ain't got nothing else to say. Let's get it pop.
Yeah. Now baby, I'm the Ripper, your baby daddy's worst nightmare. Catch me by declare, I'll be right there. Copy everything we say. Louis frames, eyes lower than my GPA. Riding and swerving, kush I'm bold. Nose wide, my trunk bump like Eddie Roll. I don't take hold, I never tip the stripper. A rich bitch, but you can call me cheap the ripper. Shell toes, yes. BRBS, there's a man riding a horse on top of my chest. Tone no flesh, I empty mine. I be slam dunking, tangerine shots with LeBron. Told keep the card mellow, okay? Roll past Dave, told him hello and hey. Me and Cash is something old on 23's hold back windows. Say my male beat show. Skateboarders grind, I grind too. That's why you can catch me in DC shoes. I quit the team, but believe I'm rolling. When I first put up a stack of quick rolling. 30s on my Chevrolet, call me super duper. The walls like boots, I got my whips to booker. Riviera sitting on the bull's been slipper. Y'all still riding 20s, y'all some open lipper. Don't swing they got bad behavior. My 415s woke up the neighbors. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
You already know what it is. Street Stars Radio World Famous Pretty Boy Floyd. Ship the Ripper. Did I say that right? Yeah. Ship the Ripper. Slab up.
S-L-A-B.
Yeah. You can get it your next time. Street Stars Radio. You already.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Legend of Zelda, the Wind Wanker. Wow, glad that that's like that. Oh, of course it is, because we played that stupid game before. Here we are once again with another Zelda game. This is the third Zelda game I've ever played in my life. I have no idea what to expect from it. I'm guessing it's like the other ones where there's like a bunch of dungeons. There's a water dungeon and a fire dungeon, and you can go to the thunder dungeon. And I'll get different outfits and different swords and bows that will upgrade, and hopefully there's some like interesting weaponry and stuff. The games that I have played was A Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds, and both of them were fantastic. I will be honest with you. What is this? Do I want to watch this? No, this is a spoiler reel, isn't it? Because it's always the fucking way with these games. I really enjoyed the other Zelda games that I played, but I get why people really like them. The only thing I don't like is Nintendo fans, because they're really weird and culty, and it freaks me out. Nido Dude is one of them. Elspeth is one of them. PJ is one of them. And those of you, and Donkey is one of them, and a bunch of you are like it, and it's weird. And I don't understand why you fold into your personality, Nintendo. It is like a literal strand of your personality, DNA. It freaks me out. I shan't be lumped in when, well, you are one, 100%. Absolutely no doubt whatsoever. Also, you are literally what happens when they take one piece of DNA from James Corden and one piece of DNA from Donkey and create another human. So don't even get me started on what you even are. So the way I'm going to play this through is the way that I've played the other Zelda games. Zelda games, because they're like classic RPG style, and I've not really played any of them and stuff. I don't know anything about it. I swear to God. I thought this was a 2D game until yesterday. I think a lot of people assume that everyone has always played every Zelda game, and I haven't. I've literally played two of them. They were basically the same game. One of them was one thing, and then they remixed it into another. Honestly, I fucking loved it. Both of them were my shit. You flipped to different realities and shit in one of them. One of them you went jumping back and forth through time. It was sick. It was legitimately awesome. And I remember that the first one was really difficult, but it came out in like 1992 or something. So all games were difficult back then. And the second one was really creative in the gameplay. And both of them were, it's not really, it's like, they're like Final Fantasy games in that they're They're interesting. They've got a cool setting, and they're very like JRPG-ish. Zelda is more classic RPG. Like the king tells you to collect 10 gold and come back. And I feel like they amp up the gameplay and reduce the story quality. But that was the two that I've played. So I really have no idea what this is about. From what I understand as well, like pretty much every Zelda game is its own contained story. And there is no real timeline to it. But I remember everyone talking about that last time we played one. That there might be like links between them. But I'm not sure. So I think that... So I'm going to approach this the same way. I don't know the story. I don't want you to tell me the story. I don't really mind like a couple of like Easter eggs or like being like, oh, this is that or that is this. That's all good. But I don't want anything that's going to ruin any of the story elements to this game. Just let me explore it. I'm going to play it until I get to a point where I'm like, I don't know where I'm going anymore. And then I'll activate backseat gaming and you can tell me where to go. But until you hear me overtly mention that I want you to tell me what to do, just assume no backseat gaming on. And I understand that gets really frustrating and confusing between viewer and streamer if it's not really, really clear anyway. So I'll just try and be not annoying about it. So we'll see how it goes. I've only played one of the Prime Nintendo games. I had a SNES when I was a kid. I had Star Fox on it and I had Mario and stuff on it, but I never played Zelda and I never played Metroid. I had Donkey Kong. I had a GameCube, and the only two games I remember... I had 3 games on the GameCube that I can remember. Pikmin, the original Smash Bros. Melee, and there was like a weird Star Fox game that was not going to be a Star Fox game, but they skinned to become a Star Fox game and was really strange. So, we're going to see how this game goes. I don't know what to expect. Don't ruin it. Shut the fuck up. Let's play. Let's see how it goes. Quest log 1, new game. Do I actually have to... Can I type this in? Thank you. Bradley's for Bradley. Is this my actual... Is this my character name? Or is this my save file? This isn't a character name, is it? He's going to be called Link, right? I don't want him to be called Bradley. That's fucking lame. We'll call him Emma. Brad! Jesus fucking Christ. Is this the save file name? Or the character name? How do all of you go silent immediately? It's just the file. Okay. Bradley. Great. Normal mode. Let's play the game. See what it's all about. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. The Triforce. I know what that is. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. Most classic fucking RPG intro you've ever seen. But one day a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. Oh, it's that fucking pig from the first game. What was he called? With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. It's the same story. Are they all the same story? They just do it a different way. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. I'm Colin Carver. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away, and gave the land light. This is me and Merlin every morning. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. Oh, they are this. It is the same story. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. I also genuinely love this song, by the way. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero Now would be a great time for you to bark, Merlin. Once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the hero of time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of their kingdom? None remain who know. Oh, sick, dude. Is it Zanarkand? The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. Outset Island. Bit on the nose. Beginner Player's Island. Game Starting Island. Big Brother! Is it not voice acted? Do I have to voice act the whole game? Information would have been useful yesterday when I could have prepared for having a sore throat. Big Brother! Is that me or is that a girl? Ad quote. Bradwater. Oh, that's me. Brother! It's been too long. Oh, he's cute. This is what Emma looks like when she wakes up. Give that thing black hair. What do you want? I knew you'd be here. I have a sibling in this game? Oh, am I playing now? Yes. Hee hee hee. If only I could do the Peaches laugh. This is my favourite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the girls, I call it Ariels. Look great, cool. Immediately hit by a fucking word that no one can pronounce. Dude, first of all, let me explain something that's so fucking funny about. I saw the best TikTok of my life the other day where he was talking about she's still getting kidnapped, right? Oh no, we have to probably save Zelda. Is the princess, isn't it? Where he says about reading a sci-fi book and it begins with just so many words that you've never heard of in your entire life. It's always like, Link walked to the edge of the Cryonis, looking out above the city of Kumlash. He thought to himself, my Doberman is to come true. But when? I had already passed the Supensans in St. Cleange. And it's like, it's always like that. And you're like, what the fuck do all these words mean, dude? And it's always the same in the when these fucking like fantasy games. Final Fantasy does it all the time. Look at everyone's different pronunciations of the names and places and things in all the old Final Fantasy games before the voice acting came in. Everyone says shit differently. Idea, seed, CD. All of them are fucking completely insane. Yuffie. Just so funny, dude. I call it Ariel's Lookout. Let's just call it Ariel's Lookout. How do you pronounce that in your head? Ariel? Like the fucking font? Oh, funny you didn't send me that one. Wait, what? Oh, funny you didn't send me that one. Why wouldn't I have sent you that? It's one of my. It's the best TikTok I've ever seen. Sometimes I'm just looking and I forget. Look at the state of him. This is what Emma looked like when she woke up this morning. Now she's gonna get pissed off with me, but I don't think she's even here. No, but she might be. But she owes. Actually, Emma has ruined my entire day by not telling me that we're going out tomorrow until 4:30 last night. She's like, by the way, you know we're going out on Monday, right? No, Emma, I did not. Bitch, I told you 2 weeks ago. This is Emma 2 weeks ago. Hey, in 2 weeks, we're going out on Monday. Me, okay. This is Emma 1 week ago. Actually, we're going on Wednesday. Me, okay. By the way, tell me, chat, does this mean that you do this in your head? Scratch out Monday, write in Wednesday. Because to Emma, she has like a Schrodinger's thing. So I went, okay, we're not going on Monday. Now we're going on Wednesday. So then Wednesday comes around and she goes, we're not actually going today. I said, when are we going? She said, don't know, it's up to them. The other people we're going with. I went, okay, cool. So now it's neither Wednesday nor Monday in my head. And at 4:30 last night, she goes, don't forget we're going out on Monday. Ha! The original plan remained. Didn't tell me that. Just said. But then she got really... Now she's annoyed. I told you 2 weeks ago. No. Technically, yes. Technically, yes. But then you changed it twice. Told me 4:30 in the morning. I honestly would not have started this today. You know I hate starting a game and then taking a day off and then coming back to it because I'm going to forget everything I have learned on the most pivotal first day of the game. So because of that, we're going to say the thing that normally I wouldn't say about Emma, and it was that when she woke up, she looked like that on the fucking screen. That's what she looked like when she woke up. She looked so crazy. Bear in mind, I'm short-sighted, and she's halfway across a room from me. So I didn't know what I was looking at. And I went into the room, and she's like watching something that is not like... It's not like she's sitting there watching the fucking Leftovers. Right? She's not sitting there watching some like fucking K-drama. She's just sitting there watching, like, I don't know what, Peppa Pig. And I went, are you crying? And she went, what? I was like, are you... And I squinted to try and see if I could see. I was like, are you crying? And she was just sat there, just looking all tired. She went, no, I just still have makeup on from yesterday. You know when girls still have fucking shit in their eyes from the day before and their face looks insane? It was that. But from across the room, it looked like she was crying. And she looked like that on the screen right now. And this is me. So do you remember what day it is today, Emma? Probably. It's not Monday, right? You're still half asleep, aren't you, Emma? Did you forget? Ah, it's me. Hey, did you forget that plan that I completely undid and then didn't tell you about? Why the seagulls trying to kill her? Big brother, it's your birthday. It's his fucking birthday. Oh, wow, it really is me. I have also cried twice today already. I don't doubt that at all. Men, forgets when informed of plans. Also men, why didn't you inform me? Moguls. Women, doesn't listen at all to the logic of everything I say. Hey, lays out the fucking logic, just beat by beat. 3 bullet points. I kept that succinctly to 3 bullet points as to why. Women, doesn't listen to any of it, makes up their own 4th bullet point and only hyper focuses on their own 4th bullet point that doesn't mean anything and was not anything to do with what I was saying. Cool. All women. And then you go like this. Yeah, but the logic in the first 3 and they're crying and you go, I'm sorry. And you just have to go, oh, you're crying now about it? Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that you're crying. It's the most confusing thing in the world. Men, lots of words. Also men, too many words. Yep, men. Here is the simple 3. This is men. Men. Day, Monday. Time, 4:30. Women. Mixing them all up. Mixing it all up. Men. Why did you mix the very simple thing up there? Why did you mix up the very simple... 2 points. Monday, 4:30. Monday, 4:30. You've managed to make that into a jumbled mess of letters and numbers. Women. How could you say that? The most confusing thing in the world. And then you go, but you messed it up, and then they start crying. And you go, you know what? I don't care anymore. You're crying, and it's the worst, and it's annoying. So fucking, I'm sorry. You're correct. I don't care anymore. Big brother, it's your birthday, and you're sober. That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. To come back to the house, she's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? We actually have family in this one. In the last one, we were like some weird little orphan child. All right, here we go. Whee! Hurry up, big brother. Grandma is waiting for you back at the house. And I'm sure everyone else on the island wants to say hello to you too. Okay. That's Crouch. Oh, wow. I'm not going to let go. He's going to fucking die. Is there fall damage? Any good time to find out. There is not. Can I fall off the edge here? No, I'm too scared. I don't like it. Is that insane? Is that insane? Hi, Toodlehausen. Who followed Toodlehausen last night? Watchtower and the Forest of Fairies. Cool. Oh, this is so like the most... Look at this game, dude. Like Spyro. I feel like I'm playing Spyro the Dragon. The most Spyro the Dragon you've ever... You did the noise. That's the noise, isn't it, that everyone makes? Phelan does it all the time. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's Bizcow when you fucking roleplay near him. And then he criticizes you for everything you've said. Hoi, Bradley. Wow, that was his name. It was his name. I'm done. Who said it? Who said it? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Because you're in so much trouble. Who said it? For fuck's sake. N, go into the VOD and bring me every fucking name. And we're putting them on trial. No, we're not changing it. What's that? Today is your birthday? Well, congrats, buddy. Are you that old already? Wow, this is supposed to be like positive, but if you look at his face, he's not. So this is the most passive-aggressive thing of all time. This is the most passive. This is literally having a conversation with Bizcow. He's like smiling and being nice to you, and his voice is very soft, but everything he says is just pure passive aggression. What's that? Today's your birthday? Well, congrats, buddy. Are you that old already? Wow, time just flies right by, doesn't it? You blink and poof, there goes a year. Why, I swear I just cut the grass in this field the other day, but look how fucking tall it's gotten already. Do you want to try cutting it, Bradley? I feel like I'm in trouble all the time. The only time anyone uses my full name, Bradley, I don't even know that it's my name sometimes until I'm fucking writing a form out. And I write Brad on it and I hand it in and they go, that's not your name. And I go, oh shit. And I have to change it. I seriously forget that my real name is Bradley. No one has ever called me Bradley. The only people in my life that have ever called me Bradley are like when I was younger, when I was in trouble, parents and teachers. That's it. So the whole playthrough is going to make me feel like I'm in trouble. You'd be surprised at the things people drop in the grass. It's fun. It's like a treasure hunt. Also, you cut my grass for me. Emotional manipulation from Bizcow. Absolute classic. Bizcow, hey, look, you cut the grass for me and maybe you'll find something. Maybe you'll find something in the grass. How about that? Didn't read what he said last. But it's all good because it's Bizcow and it means he's a fucking lying piece of shit. Well, give me the thing to cut the grass then. I'm guessing I can't do it yet. What's that? Just a fucking absolute maniac, this child. What are you doing? Oh, wow, look at that face. Hoi, Bradley. They're all Dutch. Why are they all Dutch? Hoi. Welcome to Amsterdam. Welcome to Netherlands. Hey, is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, then you can jump to that rock out there? Huh? Is it? Tell me! Man's got some fucking coins, dude. Oh, I don't even need to hit jump. He just auto jumps. Oh, he can swim, thank God. Man's in the water. Oh, Christ. What the fuck are you doing? Yoga. I just saw a wild pig. Oh, see? Look, that black one there. Don't you see him? This is perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. You ready to go grab it, Bradley? Now you can't just run up on it. Pigs are too alert to their surroundings for you to just jog up and capture one. If you want to get close to one, you have to hold ZR to crouch. Fucking no idea what that is. I'm using an Xbox controller. To crouch and tilt. Crawl up behind it slowly. You could also distract it with bait, I guess. And then what? And then what, dude? Ah! Gotcha, bitch! You want this pig, you son of a bitch? Cool. Pretty cute, isn't it, the game? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? A crab. Now, what's this thing gonna be? A merchant or a wizard? Isn't it? Oh, there's the fucking wizard. It's Wax Steven, look. Literally Wax Steven. Hello. Oh, Bradley, happy birthday. Did your sister out... Ariel. It's her island? What? Ariel. Mind you, she was supposed to tell you that your grandmother is looking for you. I wish I could do a Dutch accent. I would do this whole thing in Dutch, but I can't do Dutch accent. Speaking of your sister, she saw me at work the other day. She said that she wanted to learn to carry jars on her head like me so she could help your grandmother with chores. It's way more Scandinavian than I want it to be. Amsterdamsh. They'll say hoi. That's what they say in Holland, isn't it? Everyone walks up to you in the fucking street and just says hoi, and it's fucking well scary. So if you see her, tell her that, I guess if this is me and that's my little sister, this is South London. If you see her, tell her that all she has to do is stand in front of a jar and press A to carry it. To put the jar down, she just has to press ZR. Can you tell her that for me? Wow, women's work, is it? Japan. Classic. Good morning. Welcome to the Island Postal Service. What do you have for delivery? Nothing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Your grandma was calling for you, Bradley. And so was my mum. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not make the joke. People trying to explain game mechanics in RP, yeah? Hello? Is there any party home? I have come home to the Netherlands. This is Rotterdam. Grandmother. How did you get up here? I've been waiting for you, Bradley. Bradley? Try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. I can't believe that my character isn't called Link. You got there. Heroes. What's that? What the fuck am I looking at right there? Why has he got that South Park? He looks like the fucking PC principal. Are you kidding me? What am I? Why did they do that? What have they done? Guys.
What have they done?
Why is he so moody? He really is me. Hey, Brad, you live on a fucking lovely island. You have food, shelter, a family who loves you. You have some brand new clothes, and it's your birthday. Everything's going fine. How do you feel? Mood. Just so moody about it.
I'm sad because of something, nothing.
Because of nothing. Because of literally nothing. Don't look so disappointed. Literally me on my birthday every year. Here's a present for you. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't give me. I've got popcorn, by the way. Proud of Mum. Today is a day to celebrate. It's the day you became the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. I don't know why I said it like that. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. I'm not voice acting this properly, by the way, but this is how she sounds.
In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies.
But I'm not going to do that. But we don't want to give you that because none of you are subscribed. If I had more subscribers, I would put more effort in, but it's your fault. Those streamers that do that shit. Yeah, if I had more subscribers, I probably would put more effort in, but honestly, you know, I guess you guys just don't like my content, so if you're not going to put the effort in, I'm not. It's just that I know I won't be able to actually keep that level of pace up. The only problem with voice acting a game, like a full playthrough of a really long game, not that this is really, really long, but it's pretty long, right? Is that it is exhausting. Tactics. When I tried to play Final Fantasy Tactics, the wealth of fucking dialogue in that game and all the different voices you have to remember, I almost died. We don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose, Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as a decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Oh! Why is he so ugly? It's such a shame because he's so cute looking, but they've given him the worst facial expressions of all time. Why? Does he have depression and we have to save him? Why is he so sad? Does all this make sense to you? So
Ass.
ass. Isn't that nice, Bradley? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party. So I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma is going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. Mmm. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister, Ariel. Ah! He's like, don't do it. Don't go and get your sister. We hate her. Not my real one, Merlin. What is it, Bradley? Go and call Ariel for me. Fine. Merlin. Imagine you love wearing blue and one day it forces you to wear green like some kind of garden gnome. Oh, you know, like being in literally any religion. This is a religion. It's a weird little religion cult. Oh, it's your birthday. I used to live in front of this church called the Church of the Celestial Christ. And it's the scariest one. A lot of religions really scare the fuck out of me. And it's funny when you're not in a religion looking at different religions, right? Ooh. But the Church of the Celestial Christ was horrific because you'd go outside and there would just be like maybe 15 to 20 women just standing around. And I was like, why is there sometimes like different women would go into the church and some women would stay outside. And you'd go, why are they standing? So they would all be wearing white. In the Church of the Celestial Christ, they wear like white robes, kinda. Fucking well scary, by the way. And then I went and found out one day, I looked it up and I was like, why is there sometimes women standing around outside? They're not allowed in because they're on their period and it is considered dirty. But they'd still be in their like robes. What is Wax Steven doing? But like people in the Church of Celestial Christ have no idea that that's weird. But they're wearing a white robe and they're not allowed in the church because they're a dirty woman because of period blood. Periods, I guess. I don't know. Menstruation is considered a filthy act that goes against God. Oh, religion! Incredible. So funny not being religious and then also like looking at religions, right? Who else has been atheistic their whole life? Ariel. Ah, hoy, big brother. Ahoy, ahoy, hoy. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? Oh, wow. You look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. Oh, so confused for a second then. Thought this was going to take a weird turn. Hey, Japan. Stop it. Japan. Stop. You know what I mean. I guess they're pretty neat though. So anyway, Bradley, can you close your eyes and hold out your hands for just 1 second? I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! Ah, I'm actually happy this time. You got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. Set it to Y, X, or R, and you use it by pressing down whatever button you set it to do. Do it now, and see what you can see. Using the gamepad, you can also touch and slide items to set them. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you are my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Ooh, why don't you try it out right now? Try looking out over, looking at our house from over. Sentences. How do I do it? Now the question is, if A is Y is X, how do I do it? How do I set the? Okay, it's now on that button. Big brother, are you using L to zoom in? Because you should be, you fucking idiot. What the hell is that? What the fuck is that, dude? We're under attack. There's a fucking Aarakocra down there. Ah! So scary, by the way. I can't look around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. Bradley, the sky. Look up in the sky. Oh, no. What's going to happen? What the fuck is that, dude? That's that fucking Pokemon. the fuck is going on? Pirates. No, 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 no. He's gonna get clocked. No! Oh, wow, he got fucking absolutely fucking wrecked. Who's that? There's a dead person is what that is. Is there really no fall damage in the game? Bradley, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. Jesus, that's sensitive. Oh my god, seagull. Where's that pirate ship? Oh my god. These are going to be the basic bitch first enemies, and they're going to draw me into a greater conflict. Aren't they? What's that? I see you out there, whatever you are. Secret research facility. Oh my god, what the fuck is that, dude? Holy shit, it's PG Pixel 8. Oh, cool. Every video game of all time. Hello, Josh. Let me see if it says, hey, daddy.
Check it out. It's my boy Sam the Raven.
It didn't. It did not. Oh, yeah, she didn't have a telescope, but she knew everything that was happening, didn't she? What do you want? So? Aren't those clothes hot? Everyone telling me I'm hot. Where's that fucking arrow Cochrane gone? Did he drop off a sword for me in the post box? Good morning! No. What about you? You look scared. What was that noise? It was awful. You better run home quickly. A sound like that can only mean trouble. You know what I'd do if trouble came my way? I'd throw rocks to fight it off. You could handle that, couldn't you? It's easy. Just stand in front of a rock and press A to lift it. Press A again to throw it. If you just want to set the rock back down, press ZR. Do you understand? What the hell is ZR? Not, I know it's a button, but why? What does it stand for? It's such a weird button to have. Why does he look like that? Why does he look so sad all the time? Oh, there she is. Bradley, what's the matter? What's happened? Wow, I need a sword, bitch. Where is Ariel? I know she's a good girl who behaves herself, but she's still just a child. You mustn't let your eyes off of her. Listen, bitch, I need that shield. Give me that. Fuck. They're gonna kidnap my child sister and think that she's the person from before. You there. Oh, Bradley, you look cute as a bug in that outfit. I suppose I should congratulate you on your birthday, shouldn't I? Well, to tell the truth, I could congratulate myself too. We just finished building our little hutch and paddock today. Isn't it a delightful addition to the place? I was actually thinking of getting a pet and keeping it here. The boys would really like that, I'm sure. Boys love pets. Girls don't like pets. I wonder what kind of animal we should get. What do kids like these days? Listen, dearie, if you see any good pets around here, be a lamb and just bring one here. If you do, I'll give you a little reward. Oh, but we won't tell your grandma about it, will we? I'm gonna get you a pig right now. You want a pet pig? I got you one. God damn it! Is that not A? What's A? Is this button not A? It is A. Cool. This is not going to get annoying at all. Gotcha, bitch. Girls only like being good and behaving. There's another pig, isn't there, around here? What about another pig? You want another pet pig? I'll get you one. A yoink. Oh. Meow. Literally says A on the screen, but didn't do it. Cool. Hoi, Bradley! Press ZL right there and use A to talk to me. Try it. No. Wait, Wax Steven, you fucking ignoramus. Is there any other animals? Is that it? Hey, bitch. How's that? Why did you find these pigs and bring them here for just little old me? Thank you so much. I've been thinking of getting a pet pig for a while now. Oh, and the boys will be so happy when they get home. Okay, Bradley, hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. Red rupee? 20 bloody rupees! What a pleasant surprise. Rupees. Rupees is Indian. Right? Or Russian? Indian. And this is our gratitude for bringing us new family members. Red rupee. That's 20 rupees. What a pleasant surprise. Why, these little darlings are so adorable that I wouldn't mind having even more of them. No, I wouldn't mind a bit. 20 rupees per pig. Bruh. 20 rupee a pig? Man's gonna get so many fucking pigs. How much is 20 rupees in American dollars? Rubles is Russian, yeah, correct. Look, old man. The time is now. Oh, I can focus. That's correct. You are a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press ZL, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around to target, you can press ZL to face forward, you know. It's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Did you invent it, or are you claiming another's work? Classic Wax Steven. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag. Not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you'll just climb up that ladder over there and drop by my room. That was some racket outside, wasn't it? On another topic entirely, maybe it's just my age, but lately I've had quite a hard time seeing things from a distance. Absolute fucking mega mind. It's 30 cents. 20 rupees. Hello, Wax Steven. So soon? My. If you're already old enough to be wearing those clothes, then it's going to be very important for you to gather as much wisdom as you can from now on. If you're to make your way in the world, that is, Bradley. Now, I've been studying a wealth of topics since long before you were born. I'm what you'd call a brain of all trades. You're a smart little fellow yourself, aren't you? I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down, and maybe you're the one I should pass it down to. Everything that you see tacked to the walls here is something that I've researched thoroughly. And before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it is all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. Reading leads to knowing, you know. Christ! That bird landed on the roof. Such a racket! Literally, Whack Steven. The most Whack Steven thing ever. 3 sentences into a conversation and he is doing that, whatever that is. Such a racket! Can't you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you datted hoodle-dratted hooligan! Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger brother and much less intelligent brother who lives just downstairs. PJ. He hates studying all day every day. The lout just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No. The brain's a muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot, as if that's of any use to anyone. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's a brother to do? Listen, bro. Fencing is exactly what we need right now. If I am to rescue the princess. Oh, Christ. Surgeon's 1-point lessons, lesson 8. Changing perspective leads to success. The young often assume that they can see all that is before them, but oftentimes they are missing out on a grander view. By using art to change perspective, one can often find oneself gazing upon sights and discoveries one never expected to see. Once one has seen all there is to see around oneself and determined an appropriate course of action, it is wise then to press ZL and take action. To get things at eye level, one should stop in one's tracks and press R. Cool. First person mode. Rapper the rapper. I hope it's the guy outside. Kick. Punch. It's all in the mind. If you want to catch me, I'm sure you'll find. Ah! So scary looking. If I don't look like this when I'm older, I'll be upset. Even got the tribal tattoo. Oh, what's the matter, Bradley? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Bradley? Ah, you have come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword. Yes, sir. Kick. Punch. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear my safety. I am ready for you. That's not B. What's B? A. Wrong! Press only B. This is B. Is this not B? Which one is B? Oh, stand still. Ah. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold ZL to target me and then press B. Keep swinging. Combo breaker. Very good. Next is the thrust. Target with ZL and then tilt L towards me and press B. What does that even mean? It's so difficult to do as well because none of these buttons feel natural to me. What did he say? Thrust by targeting with ZL, tilting L towards me, and then press B. Very good. Keep thrusting. Next is the spin attack. Hold B briefly to keep up your strength and then release it. Or rotate L once and press B. Hold B briefly and then release it. Ah! Very good. Oh, keep it up. Next is harder. This is a parry attack. Target with ZL until you see A, and then quickly press A to perform a defensive strike. Very good. And again. Target with ZL and watch closely for A. Gotcha, bitch. Sekiro. Very good. Now, finally, the jump attack. Draw your sword, target, and press A. Come at me once more. That was a fine display. I'm going to forget all of this, and I'm definitely going to forget it since I'm not streaming tomorrow. And yet I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Bradley. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. You accepted the hero's sword. Wield it with B. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who has entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, brother. Cool. Bye, bitch. I'm gonna go kill someone. It's time for me to go and kill someone. You know, I mean, let's have 3 bits of popcorn. Hang on. Oh, I had to go and get my sister. Ariel. Ariel. We are going under the sea. Incredible Jamaican accent, right? Down where it's wetter, that's where it's better. Take it from me. Up on the shore, they slave away. Oh, we can mow the lawn now with the sword, can we? Is he gonna get hurt? Or clear the whole thing. Watch out, bruh. Look at that, bitch. Did you hear that noise, Bradley? Did something happen? What was it? Oh, say, that's a fine sword you have there, buddy. Just look at that thing. You know you'd be doing me a big favor if you cut this here grass for me. Did it already, bruh. Now give me a reward. Sometimes you can find things in the grass when you cut it, so it isn't always a thankless chore. It pays. Give me a reward. Fuck you fucking son of a bitch. Another pig. That's 20 rupees, baby. There's 20 rupees in the back pocket. There's 20 rupees in the back pocket for capturing this pig, dude. Man's gonna be fucking minted, dude. I'm gonna stick it down. I'm gonna Big heart boy. You son of a bitch! Oh wow, are you kidding me? Exactly that. Where's it gone? The prompt was on the screen and I pressed it and it didn't do it. And it was on the screen and it didn't do it. What's up, bitch? Look at this one. You know where to find the cutest pigs on the whole Great Sea. Hey, oinka, oink oink. Oh, now things will be ever so much more lively in the pen. It will be like a big pig jamboree in here. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. I can't let you leave without giving you a present. Happy birthday, Bradley. You got 20 rupees. I guess I'd better think up some names for these little oinky woinkies, huh? Thank you. Can you steal the pigs from her and then just keep bringing them back? I got you a new pig, bitch. Big pig jamboree. Big pigs in the chat. Every time you see a pig. Bitch! I hope whoever fell into the forest is alright. This is so terrible. I'm not supposed to leave you here. What? Do I have to go into the forest? More like a jamboree. You know what? I'm ending the playthrough then. You sons of bitches have ruined it.
Wolfman Rip says, you look thirsty, time to hydrate.
Ah!
PB had hepatosplenomegaly.
So I guess I have to go into the forest. Is that what I'm doing? I thought I would need the shield. I thought there would be like, you're not ready yet.
Give me that goddamn money right now.
Nintendo love these kind of games, don't they? Banjo-Kazooie. Oops. Not a single fucking penny, dude. Oh god. I don't trust the music has gone. It's scary. Fairy fountain sight ahead. Increase your fortune. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck this fucking gold that we left behind. Oh, there she is. Possible. Oh! What the fuck is that? Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Try again. You son of a bitch. Can't kill him. Oh, I can. What the fuck just... What the hell is that? Soul. Oh, fucking some Onimusha shit, dude. What the... I watched Mugen Train the other day. Have you seen that? You know that bit in Mugen Train where those kids see the souls of the people that are in the dream? That's what I just did. Killed his central soul core or whatever it was called. Fairy Fountain Site. This spot marks the remain of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle so the fairies could ease his weariness. It was also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the Fountain of the Fortune Goddess. Cool. Fuck you. Hold on. It's literally what's happening. Just shut the fuck up. Hold up 1 second.
I've been waiting for this day.
One second, boys. Can you just fucking look after yourselves for 1 second? Thank you.
Brad, I'm not your monkey.
hamburger.
Ass.
Alright, fine, I'll play the fucking game. Fine, I'm playing it, I'm carrying on. Sorry, I just want to deal with one thing, you know? Some people in real life, sometimes people in real life are more important than you people who aren't real. Right? It's as simple as that. Hey guys, it's as simple as that. You're not real people. Alright, now give me money. Oh! What the hell even are these? They're like pig lizards. Pig lizards, dude. And I know exactly how to deal with them because they come for me. And I spin, bitch. Fucking Garen playthrough. Spin to win. Bitch. Give me this. Where's his soul? Your soul. He's mine. Wow, what's with that getup? Well, whatever. So where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Miss Tetra! Why is this giant pirate? What's happening? Oh, you're from the pirate boat. They would... Oh, the bird stole her from the boat. Sopa, hello. Thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on this summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So, that bird dropped me on the top of a mountain. Well, wasn't that nice of it? Why are we the same? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. Vegeta. Vegeta. Where are you going? Hi, big brother. Brother. To have this little girl speak like Liquid Snake. She's gonna fall. Oh! This fucking bird, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna steal. Why does it keep stealing, people? It thinks it's stealing something. Brother! Oh, he's pulled his sword out straight away. This is Tar running out of town with a fucking shotgun pulled. About to get in trouble. Oh my god, insane child. Why did you leap off the fucking cliff? Stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know. Pirates! The terror of the seas. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll let you know what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel, with your sister having been kidnapped and all. But that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? You brought the bird here. And how do you figure that? Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? What the fuck is that in the bottom right of the screen? Please, all I have to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment, and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling among the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't you heard of word that the girls have been getting kidnapped lately from one of the regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you've heard it now or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears, like yours, have been getting kidnapped never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was kidnapped from this island also has long ears. Does she not? Much like you do, Mrs. Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook the poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe young Bradley here was the one who saved you from the monsters in the forest, was it not? Is this true? Who said that? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that Bradley's sister has made it a fell nest to the north of the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Bradley a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know? Something to protect yourself with. You got a shield on the island, kid? Hey, do you happen to know where you might be able to find a shield? Is it possible that you might be able to have a shield? Is there a shield on the island anywhere? Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while. So you better go and say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Thank you, Giant Birdman. I'm off on an adventure! Adventure! You there, woman. Bradley, I thought Ariel's voice cry. Is it true? Shut your damn mouth, woman. Hello. What is it, Bradley? Please tell grandmother what is troubling you. And where's Ariel? Is she still playing outside with the girls? Oh, well, we can't tell her. We're not going to tell her. Oh, don't worry about it, Grandma. Oh! Impossible. Can't be. Someone stole the shield. Bradley. Is this what you're looking for? So blown away by... Take it with you. You got the hero shield. This is the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. Hold ZR to defend yourself while holding the sword. You can move around if you defend while targeting. Oh! I guess it's true. Ariel really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? Bye. Why are his facial expressions so insane, by the way, in this game? Why does he have, like, nervous look all the time? Like he's just done a big fart.
Oh no,
Oh no, I've done a little poo-poo in my bum. This is ZR, is it? Is this ZR? No, this is ZR. What's ZR? This one? Oh, yeah, like this. Aww. Oh! Wow! That's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can use that thing? Are you gonna get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Yes. Away we go.
I received a level 4 heart trade emote.
I fucking shat my pants.
Good luck, Bradley. Good luck finding Ariel. Take care of yourself. Always looks like he's done a little poo. Oh! Oh no. Grandmother. On Red Dead. That's so funny. It's so stupid. Oh, how much longer is it going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Oh. Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell that you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't turn around and take you back to your island? It's Zelda, the Wind Ranker. One second, boys. My sincerest apologies.
You share the screen with Mark.
Thank you so much.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it.
badly. Is that even how... I can't do an American accent really well enough to back up my anime voice, but here we are. Listen, kid. You can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you. So you better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. Oh, God. Is that Shmee? That Nico didn't make half bad with you being too swabby on her. New swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. See, it's a real ordeal, and hey, I'll tell you, it sure sounds like Nico is happy to finally end up at the bottom rung of the pirate ladder, you bet he is. Hey, but don't sweat it, I'm sure you'll do fine, so long as you don't disobey him, What's up, Thunder? Bring on the thunder, bring on the rain. Are you Nico? Stop right there! This is Miss Tetra's cabin. By the way, I'm basing this entirely on how they look, and also the fact that he just literally made the noise. My throat's killing me, though. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think about it. Well, I wasn't gonna. I was looking for Shmee, or whatever his name is. This one. Oh, it's the rat man. Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so do as I say, okay? Alright, now, first of all, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful, like, so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy, swabby brain. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt L to step on it. Presto, press, switch, press. Up. Now check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Check it out is the most American phrase of all time, by the way. Okay, so I was able to jump on this one first myself, but that next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use it to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform and then press A to let go and jump onto it. So, do you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform to get over to the entrance that have room over there. Do we even need this tutorial? Like, does anyone ever need a tutorial that says, press the button, it will bring the platform to you. You press the button by stepping on it. You press the button by stepping on it. When you step on it, it brings the platform over to you. When you get onto the platform, you can jump onto the rope. The rope you can use to swing over to the other side. All of this is done by using the same button, and then you land. It's that thing, isn't it? I know it's like accessibility for children and or people that have never played it, whatever. What's that video? Do you remember that video where the guy gets his wife to play a game for the first time in her life? What is that? Wife play game first time ever. How long is that video though? Oh, you remember it? I'm sure we watched it on stream once. He gets his wife to play a game and she doesn't even understand it, and he's like, you know what, actually inherently Rasputin. What games are like for someone who doesn't play games? Yeah, this is it. Let's have a small break here while we look at this video, because this was crazy. And you know what? I take back everything I just said. It's me being, this is privilege. You're witnessing, this is what privilege looks like and feels like. Because you're like, why? Obviously you jump on the thing and then jump on the platform and then swing to the other side. It's been in every game since the dawn of time. And you're just kind of in, you're just like, yeah. Everyone's like, yeah, why would you ever need to be told this step by step? But then also, of course, also I think my PlayStation just turned on. Let me see what this says. This is 20 minutes long. We won't watch the whole thing, but I just want to see. Let's see.
Last year, the lady I live with, also known as my wife, asked if she could try out one of the games I've been playing. She described it as the one with the cute little ghost guy, and after scrolling through my entire library, I realized she was talking about Hollow Knight. Given the fact that her experience with video games at that point consisted of the occasional race in Mario Kart and a smattering of Crash Bandicoot levels from when she was a kid, I knew with fair confidence that her playing Hollow Knight would go terribly. So obviously I booted it up and set her into the world of Hallow Nest. As she played, every moment, regardless of how seemingly insignificant, had a strange sort of intensity to it. For example, in the tutorial there are a set of platforms that the player needs to jump across. The only penalty for falling is a little bit of time, and on my first playthrough I breezed past it and immediately forgot about it. For her, it was intense beyond belief. She wasn't sure what the penalty for falling would be, and she didn't have a full grasp on how to adjust her jump height and distance. Each successful jump felt like a triumph, and after landing, she'd look out at the next platform, searching for the nerve to jump again. Watching her work through this early section,
it's so weird, isn't it, when you think about it?
Seeing the different ways that she
because I've had video games since I was like
thinking a lot about the language of video games and just how much a person's level of video game literacy affects their experience with any given title. I can't really think of a time in my life where I wasn't interested in games, and because of that, there are certain aspects about them that are almost instinctual to me now. And that's because a lot of games use the same ideas and vocabulary in order to get information across to players as quickly as possible. It's why the color red is almost always associated with health, why the A button or its equivalent is typically the command to jump, and why platformers more often than not have players moving from left to right. At this point, I've played enough games where after 5 minutes of trying a new one, I almost always know what to expect, no matter the kind of game. But that inherent understanding of how games work and what to expect from them doesn't exist for the lady I live with because she hasn't spent the time learning those things. And this made me wonder, how do people learn the basics of video games? So I decided to run an informal experiment where I'd have her play a handful of titles and see how she approached figuring each one of them out in the hopes of getting a better understanding of how people learn the language of video games. In an effort to not influence how she approached any given title, I didn't give her any advice or instructions. I just watched, silently judging. I had her play through the early sections of 9 games: Super Mario Bros., Shovel Knight, Celeste, Portal, Doom, Skyrim, The Last of Us, Uncharted 2, and so that I could really test the strength of our marriage, Dark Souls. I picked these titles because A, I felt there would be a solid sampling of 3 major types of games, those being 2D platformers, 3D platformers, and first-person shooters/adventures, while also offering a diverse spread of genres and gameplay mechanics, and B, I like them. So this is how it went.
The kid would kill themselves.
Just kidding, we're so good.
Being able to just sit still. I just want to watch like 1 minute in the beginning.
I noticed that there were a vast amount of seemingly basic functions and mechanics that she either didn't fully grasp or know existed. This first came up with Mario 1-1. She figured out the jump easily enough, but never realized she had the ability to dash, making her time with the level painfully hard to watch. There are no in-game instructions on how to dash or do anything else really, so players will only learn about it if they read the instruction manual, figure it out through experimentation, or
this is what we found with the first Zelda game.
It works, as she didn't even know it was something she could do.
What the hell I was doing because I didn't have the manual.
For me, it has become second nature to try to sprint in games, whether or not I know it's an option. I just assume it will be and guess the command will probably be the B button or its equivalent. But I only make that assumption because of years of being conditioned to make it. Figuring out the controls for all of the games, whether they were explicitly explained or implicitly taught through level design, was a challenge for her. Part of this stems from her not being all that comfortable with a controller. Anytime a game asked for her to press a certain button,
also, a controller is an insane looking thing if you've never.
One of the most memorable instances of this came up while playing The Last of Us. Early on, there's a prompt on the screen to press L3, which she couldn't find on the controller as there is no button labeled L3. She noticed it was shaped like a circle, so she guessed it might be one of the joysticks. However, she didn't know that it meant to press down on it, so she just sort of moved back and forth until eventually figuring it out. I've certainly played games that do a better job of illustrating how L3 and R3 work, but it is kind of weird that there's pretty much a hidden button on all controllers that new players will have no reason to know exists. Figuring out a game's controls sounds easy, but she essentially not only had to memorize which buttons did what, but also which buttons were where, adding another layer of things to keep track of and making the process a little bit more overwhelming. She typically fared better with games that didn't give too much information to remember. With Dark Souls, after reading 15 or so messages,
oh my god, he put her on Dark Souls.
She said she felt like she was getting too much information too quickly. A lot of the things she learned, most notably the lock-on feature, she forgot about by the time they would actually be useful. On the other side of things, with Shovel Knight, she struggled to get through a few of the early sections because she didn't understand the full scope of her abilities or how to use them, but once she did start to figure things out through experimentation, she ended up remembering the core mechanics better because she witnessed firsthand how useful they could be. So for her at least, giving a memorable use of a mechanic made it stick in her mind a lot clearer. Most of the games I had her play were with a controller, but I did want her to have some experience with mouse and keyboard, so I had her try a few games with a first-person perspective. I thought Portal would be the best place to start as it doesn't call for quick reflexes and it gives players time to figure things out. Using the keyboard actually proved to be easier for her than the controller as she uses a keyboard every day and knows where everything is. However, if you've been paying attention to the footage, you've probably noticed that she isn't looking around at all, and that's because she didn't realize she was supposed to use the mouse.
Oh.
In fairness, the instructions at the start explain how to move and how to pick things up, but they do assume that players will just know to use the mouse to look around. Given that she doesn't spend her free time watching me play games on my computer, why would she? I know that a lot of these little issues she ran into in regards to controls and mechanics all seem easy to overcome, and in a lot of ways they are, but they do still act as small barriers to entry for new players. Even when games have detailed explanations for things, it can sometimes be information overload, and it isn't uncommon for people to skip over explanations accidentally or on purpose because they don't feel like reading a bunch of stuff when they just want to beat the shit out of something. A lot of titles seem to assume that players will have at least some familiarity with controls, so some of the more simple explanations are kind of just left out. And I think the way most people end up learning these basic things that they won't figure out without searching on their own is through other people. For example, back to Mario. I don't remember how I learned to sprint in the game, but as I know I would not have read the instruction manual, there's a pretty decent chance that my brother told me how to do it, and I wouldn't be surprised if one of his friends had told him, and so on and so on. Also, the only reason I understand half the things I do in Dark Souls is because I've scoured wikis and message boards on how to get good. Video games are best when they are a communal experience. In a big
No! How dare you? Anyway, I'm not going to keep watching this whole fucking video. It's 20 minutes long. If you want to watch it, it's called What Games Are Like for Someone Who Doesn't Play Games by Rasputin. Like this. And there's a link in the chat if you're in the chat right now. But some people watch these things on VODs. It's a really interesting video, though. I mean, you get the gist of it. It's pretty fucking insane, isn't it? And there's me sitting here doing exactly that, being like, dude, obviously I step on the thing and then jump on the rope. Shut the fuck up, you know? The most video game privilege of all time. All right. So the platforms only stay raised for a little while. Yeah, we get it. I don't need any tutorials, dude. Just get me to the main game here. It took me 1 year to be good enough to do this? Bro, I've been playing video games since I was a child. If you can do it first try, I'll give you a reward, did he say? Check this out, bitch. Fucked it up straight away. Oh, A is this button. Oh, it goes straight forward. You can't move in the air. No! After everything I just said. Oh, I can change the direction. Come back in 1 year. Oh my god, I don't want to click that. Listen, it's an old game, alright? I didn't even realize that you couldn't move around in the air. Okay? It's bullshit, and the game knows it. You go diagonally? You can. What? You did it already? I don't know what he sounded like. I'm so proud of you to have as my underling. I wonder if it is okay just to give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get it busted. Alright, Sobi, I tell you what, you can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone else. They're all, by the way, everyone's voices in this game are going to change every single day. Ooh. This seems like a terrible idea. It's the music. You got the spoils bag. You can keep the items you get from enemies in this handy pouch. You can hold up to 8 kinds of items. Hey Bradley, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry and get up here. Ah. Alright. The amnesia of missing a day is going to ruin me. But, I mean, I've learned one button, and it's A. Which game came out before this one, and which game came out after? Because this is after the Ocarina of Time, which is a Zelda game that I have played before at my friend's house. I've done fishing in Ocarina of Time and, like, played it a bit. It's the only experience I had with Zelda before the first time I actually properly played one. Hey, Bradley, I'm up here. Twilight was after this. That's the one that you want me to play after this one as well, isn't it? That's the one that almost won the vote for which Zelda to play next. At the end of this playthrough, we'll do a vote to determine which Zelda game goes onto the list for the next one to play. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something I need you to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. The bird. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates that we used to compete with. But now, but they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Pretty. I knew it. Look, over there. By that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I was looking for anything. I didn't even know there were seagulls there. I was waiting for something to appear. I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? What's that fucking anime with the fucking where they're pirates? It's like the longest running anime of all time. What does he sound like? Does he sound like this? You like that one? You like that anime, my friend? Huh? What? No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. One Piece. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it, trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake, just like Sea of Thieves. Or Donkey Kong. Is everybody ready? Never fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch it good. 3, 2, 1. His face. Whee! This is the first Zelda game that was in this style, right? This is like stylized in a certain way. The ones before this didn't look like this. Probably played similar because they were N64? Were they N64? What were they? Forsaken Fortress. His expressions are insane. Cell shading was hated because of it at first. Right. Yeah, people love cell shading now. I remember when cell shading first came out and everyone hated it, as they should, because it looks like arse. It just looks cheap and shit. I've never liked cell shading. I don't like it on Borderlands. I don't like it on this. I don't like it on anything. I think it looks like ass. But people kind of got over it. People like Peachy that will defend it to death. Oh, it's a style. Yeah, it's like a style choice. Yeah, so it's much easier to do. Yeah, sure, it's cheaper. And sure, you can use it to gloss over crappy fucking graphics. Save a load of time in building the game so we can get it out and sell more copies and get a sequel in production. But it's we did it on purpose for the style choice. Walking Telltale games look like shit as well. I hate it. I don't like any game that looks like it. I never have. I think it looks like cheap. I think it looks cheap, and I'm pretty sure it is cheap, and that's why they do it. And yeah, it works better on fucking shitty fucking little Nintendo GameCubes and that. I've never been a fan of stuff that looks like this. But also, this game would look horrible if it looked realistic. So, what I hate it more on games like Borderlands and stuff, I think, because I prefer it to look like COD or something, like it's real. I want it to look realistic. You know? This is a cartoon, so it's not the end of the world. I don't even notice it or care, I don't think. But I do think it looks cheap. And that's it. I will hold my tongue, Nido's exactly. He's doing it, dude. The MK Ultra Nintendo shit that's in his mind is he's like twitching out at his computer. Your sword landing all the way up there. Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim was off a little bit. Oh, that's the fucking guy. The look on your face. What the fuck is that? I slipped a stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. Either? How did the Americans say that? I can see what you're doing through this stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. So if you see A, you better press that button. I've put the stone on your quest status screen. Use no idea what button that is on the item screen to take a look. It's pretty basic. Hey, but listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it, you understand? Alright then. Down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away. If you go charging in, better think it through.
Oh!
Is that this button? Nope. Yeah, it is. Pirate's Charm. Okay, solid. Codec. Literal codec. From a game dev perspective, I agree that cell shading is really hit and miss. It's cheap. It's so that you can save money and get the game out quicker. And then, here's the thing. Some cell shaded games don't look bad, and they clearly put a load of effort into the art style, and I'm not that bothered about it. But a lot of people use that as an excuse to chuck out a cheap fucking game. They're like, yeah, it's just an indie game. And you know it to be true. Search your feelings. You know this to be true. Do you jump in this fucking game? It doesn't jump. Well, is this not what I'm supposed to do? Is there another way around? Yes. 80% of indie games are like pixel or like shitty, crappy graphics like this because they know that because they can do it cheaper and they can get their game out. In some cases, I think it's okay, and in some cases, I think it's cheap and shitty, and they're preying on the fact that people will defend it because they're like, it's an art style, man. We did it because it's an art style. And I just don't believe them. I don't believe anyone. I believe everyone is a fucking sociopath until proved innocent. This is not. This probably they actually did go, what can we do to make it look more interesting? Because, I mean, like, how else would you make this look? What did it look like before this? It basically looked like this before this, didn't it? What was the one before this called? Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask. And that was on what? N64? What came before the fucking Wii? Oh, GameCube. Is that a GameCube one as well? That's a GameCube one as well. No, it was N64. Alright. What does that look like? Majora's Mask gameplay. Oh wow. It does not look like this. No, it doesn't. Look at that. It just looks like this. Oh, he's like a person with arms and shit. So it does look quite different. Not that he doesn't have arms in this one, but this is more realistic looking, isn't it? I know it sounds stupid to say, but it kind of is more realistic. They're not even really chibi. It's just kind of weird and little and fantasy style. The fuck am I looking at? The hell is this game? You can see the difference in style, at least. I don't think I understand enough to really talk about what I'm talking about, and I know that that's hysterical because I've just been giving my opinion and stuff, but don't ever assume that my opinion means anything or has any level of weight because I don't know what I'm talking about, I promise. The compass! You can now see where things are hidden in the dungeon. Do the map screen and see for yourself. How do I get to the map screen? Oh wow, the control. Cool. Really need to put myself into that like old Japanese game where circle is select. Alright. Not really much of a map, is it? I don't know if this is really going to help me much. You know what I'm saying, boy? Hi, Zaich. Oh, and also, by the way, if you do like cel-shaded stuff, all good. I don't give a fuck. Don't get annoyed with me, okay? I don't care what you like. People always get so annoyed with me. Is this where I just come from? No. They should have just hand animated it properly instead of trying to do a 3D cheat. But I mean, so the equivalent is this. You know when you're watching an anime? And the anime is... I've got it, Bradley. In order to reach the top of the tower where your sister's being held, you'll have to find the room right below the tower. You gotta take the door to the outside and then climb up from there. You got that? No. I don't understand. I've not got the lay of the land on this level at all. Uh-oh. Big Pumbaa. Literally moves like my dog Ruby does. You know, in anime, you're watching an anime and it's like fucking hell. What's he done? No. Run into jail?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
This is cute. I think the way everything looks in this game is cute as fuck, by the way. I actually have no real qualms with how it looks at all. I just am not a fan of cell shading in general. That is all. Yeah, in anime, sometimes you'll be watching some anime and it will be like, whether it's it looks hand-drawn. And then suddenly it will be a fucking 3D scene. And the whole thing is clearly just a 3D model. And it's like CGI, basically. I hate that so much. The only anime I've watched that I enjoyed that looked like that was Dorohedoro. I hate all of them that look like that. Demon Slayer has a lot of it. Not once. Knights of Sidonia. I don't even remember seeing it in Attack on Titan, to be honest. I mean, so when they go flying through the towns and stuff, it looks like it. Yeah, I guess what you mean like that. It didn't piss me off. That doesn't piss me off. I mean when like the character model is a 2D animated character and then suddenly they're a 3D thing because they're doing a lot of movement and they couldn't be bothered to animate it, or they didn't have time or money or whatever the fuck. That does my brain in. And I also kind of just don't like it as a style. There's a lot of animes that are coming out where they're just banging out anime after anime because they can whip them out in 3D like CGI. I'm not a fan of it. It ruins the whole thing for me sometimes. So I don't know what you know what I mean though? You know what I mean. Who cares? I'm exhausted by my own opinion. You got the dungeon map. You can view it by tapping the map screen on the Wii U gamepad and even see rooms you haven't been to yet. That's useful. So we're trying to get to that X. So I just need to go over there through that door. I mean, it seems pretty linear, this dungeon, because it's the first one, right? We'll see. What about the Fate series? I don't recall there being any 3D in Fate or in Demon Slayer. I don't think you are saying about... I don't remember. Find me some. Because I don't think you're saying what I'm saying. I think you might have a different... I think what you think I'm saying is not what I'm saying right now. I don't recall Ufotable doing it. Ever. Listen up. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut down the searchlight. Oh, but you're unarmed. All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows and see if I can make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with A. But that's just me. What will you do? Do. Fate Zero had 3D with one Black Knight guy. Oh yeah, no, it does. Yeah, it does have. It has the Black Knight did that stuff, and also the like when the guy has like a plane and shit. That's fair. No, you're right. In the movie, oh, I don't fucking. Who cares about movies? No one's ever talking about a movie. Movies are barely canon. No one cares about the movies. The movies are always done by different teams. I also often enjoy I like it when movies look different. I know that sounds crazy. Fuck. Do you remember when the Dragon Ball Z movies would come out and they would be like way better animated and they would look like they were about 5 years ahead? I forget how to use my fucking shield, dude. Cool. Cool. Big cat. Sucker. Sucker souffle. How do I drop this fucking thing? Oh, am I not controlling this searchlight? This was just to stop the searchlight? Okay. I thought I had to do something with it. Kenobi predictions. When is it? When's Kenobi out? Objects and large assets I'm not too bothered about. There's a few anime that have like now. Like it will be pretty normal up until what color do I want this to stop on? Red? What does orange give me? What the fuck is all this? A joy pendant. You can keep it in your spoils bag. These pendants exist to flock to those who spread joy like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. I read bosoms and then realized it said blossoms. So like mech anime, for example, it will be all like 2D animated, and then when they're in the mechs, it's 3D. That I can handle. I'm not too bothered about that. I just hate it when, for no reason whatsoever, halfway through a scene, a 2D character becomes a 3D CGI character and then goes back to being 2D because they couldn't be bothered to animate. It's just so obvious. And everyone knows what I'm talking about, and you're all being pedantic again. Because it's the internet, and you're always fucking pedantic as shit. Late May. Yeah, so Kenobi, I mean, Verts, listen. We both know we're going to be upset. End of the day, there's no way they're going to do it right.
I've been waiting for this day.
End of the day, there's no way they're going to do it right. It's never going to be as good as the Clone Wars. There's no hope for it being as good as the Clone Wars, and holding it to that standard is just setting yourself up for pain. So instead, I hope only for it to be kind of fun. Just if it's kind of fun, and we get, I mean, we're going to get a Vader versus Kenobi rematch. Maybe if we're lucky, it will be anything near as good as the Revenge of the Sith fight. Do you know what I would, do you know what? Here's what I would do if I was them. I would go like this. We're going to have... Already, by the way, they're trying to make it too much like Blade Runner. Obi-Wan's not going to use his lightsaber until 3 episodes in. And it's going to be annoying because the first 3 episodes are going to be like Obi-Wan trying not to be a Jedi. He's going to bail from Tatooine by the end of episode 1. The thing where he's looking at Luke is going to be the opening shot, and then he's going to do a couple of things on Tatooine, and then he's going to leave. 3 episodes, or until the finale. At least 3 episodes in, then I should say. Then they're going to try and make it like really stylized and make it and try and make it like Blade Runner. That whatever he's up to, because there's an Inquisitor chasing him. There's at least 2 Inquisitors, right, that are going to be chasing him. I think one of them is supposed to be the Grand Inquisitor, even though it doesn't look like the Grand Inquisitor, but I'm not even going to get annoyed about it, even though I could. The Inquisitors are going to chase him. He's going to have some fuck about with the Inquisitors until eventually Vader's going to show up. Now, here's all I want. Here is all I want. I actually don't think... I think the final episode... Here's what I would do. The second to final episode needs to be a Clone Wars flashback. The whole episode. It really does, Verts. It really does. The second to last episode needs to be an entire... Needs to be a Clone Wars episode in 3D. In live, I mean. Because we've been talking about 3D anime. And that would be sick. Just a full flashback episode. And then the final episode, the entire 40 minutes, is Obi-Wan versus Vader. And halfway through, you need to do the thing like in Clone Wars, like in Rebels, where half of his thing comes off so we can see that it's Hayden underneath there. That thing where when she cuts off half of his mask and it's half Vader, classic Vader thingy voice, and half Matt Lanter doing the Clone Wars Anakin voice, was great. Last we met, I was but a learner. Now I am the master. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, I know. But this is the thing, Verts. Hey, Verts. Hey, Verts. Shh. Guys. This is a private moment. If you could just turn around. Turn around. Verts, come here. Hey, Verts. Disney have already fucked everything up, dude. It's over. Hey. It's already ruined. It's already ruined. At this point, basically everything is non-canon. Rebels was fine. In fact, season 2 of Rebels is really good. The Vader season of Rebels was really good. But basically, you have so prequels, the original 6. Clone Wars, Rebels. There's some of Rebels is just whatever, but whatever. KOTOR. That might be it. Everything else. If you said to me, Brad, that's non-canon, I wouldn't care. I go, cool. I accept. The sequels are the worst thing. But then there's shit in between. Okay, so then there's halfway stuff. Halfway stuff like The Mandalorian. Take it or leave it. hey, there's some bits that are fine and fun, you know, enjoyable, and some of it is just shit and overrated. KOTOR 2 might literally be the best piece of Star Wars media of all time. I think that's completely fair to say. Dude, it's art. It's a genuine exploration of morality and a really fucking incredible, like, dissertation on morality through the lens of the Force, the Jedi, and the Sith. And it's fucking awesome. And I'll never ever get over it. But there's everything else is just whatever. Rogue One is boring apart from one bit. Pretty, but boring. Yeah, 100%. Votes. I actually quite liked how Luke was portrayed in the Battlefront game as well, to be honest. It keeps turning me around, this. The Verts, again, whatever it doesn't matter what I touch. They're going to ruin it, which is how you gotta go into Kenobi, like, aware that they're going to ruin it. Like, it's kind of like, you know when you watch like a really good fan-made video online? That's how I treat all of the Disney stuff. Because you don't go, they ruined it. They made it, like, a bunch of people. What? A bunch of people make a fan-made video online. And you go, oh, that was cool, man. That was fun that they did that. That was fun. It would be cool. Like, that's cool. And you can imagine a way it would look if Disney made it or whatever. That's honestly how I treat 90% of the stuff that comes out of Star Wars Disney stuff now. I don't really know how to deal with these guys because it's kind of hard to tell what they can and can't see. Also, did that rat see me? What the fuck? We should do a weekly Kenobi review stream. Yeah, but it'd just be me and you fucking screaming and being annoyed at everything that happened. We can do it right now, Vert. It's literally just going to be me and... This is me and you right now. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And what the fuck? And also that part with what the fuck? Also, why? Ruined. What the fuck? That doesn't make sense. Did they read? Did they even see the fucking prequels? Have they even watched a Star Wars movie? Why did that happen? What the fuck? There you go. That's it. Every single week, dude. That's it. Just clip that. And then every week, play it at the end of the Kenobi thing. I already said the only thing I want is a cool... If I get a cool Clone Wars flashback with them live action in the Clone Wars outfits and stuff... I think I honestly will be like, cool. And then everything else would just be laughably bad. Here's the other thing, though. Imagine if it was good. Now, this is an absurd thought, and it's never going to happen. Especially with the way they handle Boba Fett. Just honestly embarrassing. But imagine it was good. Oh my god. Can you even imagine it was good? Imagine they put out this Kenobi show and it was fucking mind-boggling. And you're like, what? They got everything correct. I mean, they already haven't because you can watch the trailer and know that they got it wrong. You just watch the trailer and you go, oh no, they fucked up the Inquisitor. Cool. Is he even the Grand Inquisitor yet? Yeah, Cad Bane. The thing is that the only reason Cad Bane was in that, is because Dave Filoni did not get to do his Cad Bane episode with Boba Fett that he wanted to do. And they cut it from the season production or whatever. And he was like, no, I put it in. It's so funny, man. Dave Filoni. What the fuck is that? Ah, what the fuck? Metal Gear. Dave Filoni just keeps going over to the people at Disney and goes, hey guys, I've got an idea for a new show. And they go, okay, a brand new show with new characters and new everything. Yeah. And they go, okay, greenlit. And then he gets like one season in and then just goes, all right, actually it's more Clone Wars. Actually, it's more Clone Wars. It just backdoors in some more Clone Wars every time. Actually, so that storyline I didn't get to finish in Clone Wars. I'm just gonna fucking backdoor it into season 2 of Mandalorian. What? Dude. He got halfway through, not even halfway through. He got like 3 episodes into a show about Boba Fett and went, it's actually Mandalorian. Oh, what? So who knows what this is, man? I will say this much about Dave Filoni though. He's a prequel fan. I don't know how much of the creative process he was involved in for the Kenobi show. I know that Deborah Chow is directing the whole entire thing. Don't know if I care about that. I don't know. I don't think I care. But I do know that every time Dave Filoni is the one that is directing the thing, it's always just more Clone Wars. So depending on how involved in the writing process he was, the show might not be too bad, because I know he's one of the only people I've ever seen talk about Verts, don't do it to yourself. Verts, don't do it to yourself. Now, I don't know where he says it in this. He's literally like one of the only people that I've ever seen talk about.
Prequels, I thought, were almost an impossible task. How do you tell the story that we've all grown up with, imagining who Anakin Skywalker was? You saw so many things in Phantom Menace that you just imagined, like the Jedi Council, and none of it really was what I had expected. But I know now that that's just like how creative George is. Like, he just sees it differently, and he's laying it down. And I love the lightsaber fight with Darth Maul, not because it's a lightsaber fight, but because George is so good at crafting why that fight's important every time. Like, you know, the Obi-Wan Darth Vader fight isn't like the most wonderfully staged necessarily combat that you're ever going to see, but there's so much at stake. It's so meaningful when Obi-Wan dies that we all fight this. Qui-Gon is different than the rest of the Jedi. We see that in the second film, but Qui-Gon is ahead of them all, and that's why he's not part of the council. So he's fighting for Anakin. And that's why it's the duel of the fates. It's the fate of this child. And depending on how this fight goes, Anakin is his life's gonna be dramatically different. So Qui-Gon loses, of course. So the father figure, because he knew what it meant to take this kid away from his mother when he had an attachment, and he's left with Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan trains Anakin at first out of a promise he makes to Qui-Gon, not because he cares about it.
He's actually speaking succinctly about it.
Anakin,
he actually understands it. This is a man that actually understands the deeper themes and also how to present Star Wars correctly. And he should have been in charge since the beginning. He's not even in charge now. They're just giving him more, like, they're just giving him stuff, finally. If this man had made the sequels, they'd be good.
Why do I feel like we've found another useless life form? He's comparing Anakin to Jar Jar.
Excuse me.
And he's saying, this is a waste of our time. Why are we doing this? Why do you see importance in these creatures like Jar Jar Binks and this 10-year-old boy? This is useless. So he's a brother to Anakin eventually, but he's not a father figure. Mm-hmm. That's a failing for Anakin. He doesn't have the family that he needs. He loses his mother in the next film. He fails on this promise that he made to Mother, I will come back and save you. So he's left completely vulnerable. And Star Wars ultimately is about family. So that moment in that movie, which a lot of people I think diminish into just a cool lightsaber fight, but it's everything that the entire 3 films of the prequels hangs on, is that one particular fight. And Maul serves his purpose, and at that point died before George may bring him back. But he died, and that's showing you again how the Emperor is completely self-serving. He doesn't care; it's just a tool that he's using people, and now he's going to use this child. That follows all the way through to the line which terrified me as a kid when the Emperor tells Luke, "You, like your father, are now mine." And the idea when I was a little kid watching that movie of some evil person possessing my father,
A person actually
making him
likes the
do
prequels.
things or making him be evil was terrifying. That was like a thought that was horrible. Also, it's amazing when you watch Return of the Jedi that Luke has never done anything.
Wait, listen to that
Do
again.
things or person possessing. The idea when I was a little kid watching that movie of some evil person possessing my father, making him do things or making him be evil was terrifying. That was like a thought that was horrible. Also, it's amazing when you watch Return of the Jedi that Luke has never done anything that I would call it like he's a bad character. He has like a tendency to be dark, and a lot of people wanted Anakin, oh, he should have been darker as a character. It's not true at all. I believed Luke would turn to the dark side in Return of the Jedi. I believe that was on the table. I believe that he would kill the Emperor. And because of the way George arranged the story, I knew that was the wrong thing to do. When he's saying, you know, you want your weapon, you know, strike me down, I'm defenseless. He wants him to give into his anger. He wants him to give into his hate. And the fear, the structure that George has laid out in all the movies is coming to fruition now. And the only thing that's going to save him is not his connection to the Force. It's not the powers he's learned. It's not all these things that are an advantage to him. That's gotten him to the table. But what saves Luke is his ability to look at all that and look at his father and say, no, I'm going to throw away this weapon. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let that go and be selfless. And he says, you know, I am a Jedi like my father before me. But what he's really saying, and why I connect so powerfully to it, is like he's saying, I love my father, and there's nothing you can do that's going to change that. And the Emperor can't understand that connection. Why wouldn't you take someone from the power of the galaxy? Why won't you take this? And Anakin then in that moment has to decide to be the father that he's never had. He has to give up all the power of the galaxy and save his son. And that's the selfless act that he does in return for his son. And that's what saves him in turn. So the son said the father says his son. And it works out perfectly. And I draw that line all the way from Phantom Menace to Jedi. That's the story of Star Wars.
So when he pops the helmet, you're saying when he pops the helmet off in that moment was part of the fated arc.
It's all part of the fated arc. It's all part of like why it works and why we care. It's not about X-Wings. It's not about all the things we decorate Star Wars in. It's important. It's part of the genius of it. But we soulfully react like we don't just want an action movie. We want to feel uplifted. And Star Wars is an adventure that makes you feel good. You know, it makes me feel like, wow, I want to be a part of that. So that's what I always go back to with Star Wars, is this selfless act and this family dynamic, which is so important to George, so important to the foundation of Star Wars. That's in us. And what I like about it is it is really saying there is a lot of hope out there, that we fundamentally want to be good people, that we can all be driven to do terrible things, but that we can persevere through selfless action. So George has this hopeful story, and it's something that he's reiterated most times I've seen him, you know, after we've been making things without him, is remember to make these stories hopeful. Remember to give that to kids because they really need it. And so that's just something to keep in mind.
So this man should have been in charge of a lot more earlier. This man should have been in charge. This man was given Clone Wars with George and then worked with George on the Clone Wars and started to really understand this stuff. But even before that, he was just a super fan, and he actually understood the weird, deeper messages. Like, Emma watches the prequels with me, and she's just laughing at Anakin pulling her face. And I'm like, haha, it's so funny, and that meme as well. But then deep down, I'm like, but his father, it was about saving, you know, and it's all good. Now, the thing is, Vert, I don't think we can blame Dave Filoni for Boba Fett. I don't... that whole thing is clearly such a shit show. If this man was in charge of the Disney shit straight out of the gate, right? We would have probably got Rebels and it probably wouldn't have been much more different. He was executive producer doesn't mean anything though. Like, I don't know if you've ever worked on like a movie or a film or whatever, or a TV show or anything like that. There are so many more people. It's not like making a fucking YouTube video where you're in charge of the entire creative process. Executive producer doesn't actually mean shit either. Usually it just means that you're involved in some of the funding so that you get a portion of the fucking profits back. Executive producer is not... It is fuck all at this point. He was a writer and a director, I think, on some of the episodes. I know he directed one of them at least. I think it was the first Mandalorian episode. If he wants to be in charge, how did he not see it was looking like shit? Because he doesn't have a choice. There's a bunch of people in marketing screaming at him. There's a bunch of people who are writing. There's a bunch of people in a writing room with another couple of other Disney executives. He's an executive producer on the show. He's not a fucking executive producer of anything to do with Disney. Disney are going, how can we market this for Disney Plus? How do we get eyes on Disney Plus so that we can get people to buy a Disney Plus subscription? That's all that they need to worry about. So you've got a bunch of executive producers who are Disney people who just need to make money. And then you've got all the advertising team. And you've got the people who are budgeting stuff. So now you've got a certain level of budget to work with. And in that level of budget, you better damn well be making us back a certain amount of this, that, the other. Is that flashy enough? No. Does that make more sense as a piece of artwork? Dave Filoni might have been pushing. For all we know, all of the good shit in Boba Fett was Dave Filoni and everything else was everyone else. Ruining it. The only bits of the Boba Fett fucking shit that came through that were actually any good might have been Dave Filoni, and everything else around it was everyone else ruining it. I would honestly put more stock in that based on what I'm seeing from Dave Filoni so far. I honestly feel like everything that fucking comes through on Star Wars at the moment that makes sense within the existing lore and isn't just a bunch of shit that they've tacked on and hope nobody's gonna fucking figure out within 5 minutes of a Google search online after they've watched the movie or the show or whatever. I think that's him. I think he's one of the only reasons that there's any level of quality left in the shows or in the movies or in anything at the moment. I think everything else is being ruined by other people. There's all these people that are in. There's budget levels that ruin so many movies. It's crazy. The amount of directors now that don't take these massive $200 million fucking script treatments and instead say, "Hey, I want to do it at 10. I want to do it at 10 million instead." Is because they want more creative control. Dave Filoni does not have anywhere near as much creative control as they might let on, or that he needs. There's just no way. There's no way he made Boba Fett. Also, Boba Fett, I'm going to go ahead and fucking assume was absolutely crippled by COVID. I'm going to guess that thing was a shit show to get fucking done. And I think that could be down to, that's honestly not anyone's fault. Dave Filoni would never have written the sequels the way he did. No way. There's no way. There is not a fucking single cell in Dave Filoni's body that would have brought back Palpatine for no reason. No way. He would never have done it unless he went with the actual fucking Palpatine is a clone storyline from the fucking comic. There is... I cannot... Putting everything on Dave Filoni's shoulders is incredibly short-sighted. I honestly, if I put my money on anything, I bet he's the reason that there's anything of worth in Boba Fett. Any of the little nods or any of the little bits and pieces that make sense. And he's trying to squeeze in stuff that he knows people will enjoy. Yeah, is that Snoke? Who cares? Again, Disney, I'm telling you right now, that Snoke thing in Mandalorian is someone in Disney going, yeah, we need to get that in, sign that on. Yeah, who's that? That's Snoke? Put him in the Mandalorian. And everyone's going, why? It doesn't make any sense. And he's going, because we're going to sell a DVD special edition fucking online Disney Plus subscription based on link it in. I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is metrics. Dude, that's all it is. People, there's too much budget. I'm telling you right now, first of all, the first thing is there's too much budget, which means anyone with any creative mind is put to one side and the marketing team are in charge of creative. Every single time. Because they have to make a return on that budget. The budget is so high that the most important thing is making a return on the budget. Not creating something that is a piece of artwork. Or creating something that makes sense. It's about getting out to as many eyes. Opening up this thing that could be very niche and very, very special for someone like me or you who understands the fucking source material. That's 5% of the people watching the Star Wars show that just got released on Disney Plus. Brand new shiny Star Wars show. Well, they want to get it to 100%. They want every single person on the fucking planet to look at it. So I personally don't think it's Dave Filoni. I don't believe a person that understands the prequels. He's a prequel fan. Guys. No way, dude. I'm going to stand. I stand him forever. I think he might be one of the only reasons that anything on Star Wars at the moment, or anything in the Star Wars Disney era, is watchable. Even watchable. I'll put money on it, man. I'd love to be a fly on the wall on every single fucking meeting he's been in. And I fucking bet you, dude, he's sitting there with his hands in his face in his hands like this. As he pushes a script across the table and 5 people read it. And all 5 of them are different parts of Disney and nothing to do with Star Wars. And then they push it back over with a bunch of red ink all over it that is just fucking crazy shit. And he's looking at it going, oh, wow. Because the fucking first script that he pushes across that table is the thing that we want to see the most. I guarantee. Guarantee! What is this? What am I doing with this box? I'm so sorry, by the way, those of you that are here to watch Zelda, and I've gone off on us. Because Verts knows, man! How dare you come in here? Don't talk to me about Star Wars, man! I'm busy! How many times have I gone off on this same fucking tangent? I could go off on this tangent for hours every day. It's so easy to get me to go off on this thing. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Bruce. Fuck, now I don't know which way I'm going because everything looks the same. We're going this way. Clearly supposed to do something with that box, but I don't know what. Over under 50% that Palp show up in Kenobi. No, he won't be in it. Not unless it's a prequel, flashback, or like some bullshit. Do you know what I would like to see? Here's what I would like to see. You know what would actually be pretty cool? We're watching Kenobi, but a relatively decent portion of it is actually dedicated to Vader. Because those Vader comics are awesome. That Vader comic where he goes back to see her grave. He goes to see Padme's, like, she's got like a marble statue, whatever. And he has a flashback of what life could have been like. And it's fucking awesome. He goes and asks Kenobi for forgiveness. That comic is... I would watch that. That would be amazing. Where do I go, guys? What is happening here? Is he going to see me? Listen. So, Vader goes to Padme's grave. Is it called a grave? Mausoleum. Bro. Look at this. He fucking goes to the tomb. Look. Give me this fucking scene, dude. And then there's one where, like, Vader... He has, like, a vision. I think he might even literally be given the vision by Palpatine. Of becoming good. He literally goes to fight with he goes and fucking kills Palpatine. And then this is the comic, but it's kind of hard to see. Hi Galathrael. This is it here. Look, he kneels before him. He goes and kills fucking he kills there. This is it. He kills Palpatine, and then he goes to see him. He kneels before him and says, please. And then he says to him, Anakin, I think. I think he says, like, it's like Anakin, question mark. Yeah, look. He's about to kill him, look. Dude. Give me this fucking... Give me this. Are we going to get this? What are we getting? We won't get it, though. Fuck Disney, man. Give me those 2 bits. It's weird, actually, because before I think literally before I saw Rogue One, where Vader goes apeshit, I kind of hated the bit where he was like, choke on it, whatever. But before Rogue One, I probably would have said I don't want any Vader stuff, ever. But then, honestly, if you read that Vader comic, it might be some of the best. That's another good one, man. That's some good fucking Star Wars, man. And now I'm like, oh, actually, no. There's 30 years or so of Vader doing shit. Just going around being a fucking monster. And you know what? I think I'd watch it. I'd quite like... The thing is, Vader is all like strength. And Fallen Order as well. Fucking Vader in Fallen Order is one of the best bits in the fucking whole thing. Did you look outside the window in here? How are we all today? I was doing well until Vertigo came in and mentioned Star Wars, and then I went off on a tangent. Oh, dude, chat, how many times have I gone off on the same fucking tangent and said the same thing 1,000 times? I hate my life. I hate myself. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a bowler. I wish I had a rabbit in a hat. So, I mean, I guess I could go down here and see. What's this? The little rat is going to see me straight away, dude. Oh, he's going to see me. Oh, of course, this one sees him. That sounds like the Final Fantasy Tactics sound effect, doesn't it? No, you fucking asshole, dude. Oh, he just hurts me, does he? Oh my god. So hi Valen, dude, we were laughing so much about the fact that you didn't know that the J button existed, and this whole time you've been fucking standing in the middle of town. Standing in the middle of town, and everyone can hear you because you've been shouting your entire conversation, and you kept saying, I'll keep my voice down, and then you would continue shouting and didn't know, dude, and I couldn't believe it. He was like,
I say. Now you keep your voice down now, boy.
Oh, wow, dude. I was trying to help him fix his TeamSpeak before I realized he didn't know that J sets your voice distance. How many days has he been playing? And he's just... How many times have you accidentally hit J and you've been shouting? I can tell you at least 2. At least 2 days. Because I was there for them. Bro. Could not believe my eyes. You would not believe your eyes. Oh, wow. I'm so fucking bad at video games. It's unbelievable. The amount of people shouting anyhow. My favorite fucking thing, man. Let's make a meme. No, people are going to kill me if I don't keep playing Zelda. You're having a serious conversation. Dude, when you're having a serious conversation in the corner and you're on whisper mode and you're standing there like... Don't understand. He was my father. You know, and the other person is like, I know. Don't worry about it. We'll find him. We'll find your father. No. It's not possible. He's already dead. I'm so sorry. And then immediately, someone over there on shout mode goes, does anyone know where I can find Flood? Is Flood in town? Okay. Yeah. No problem. Okay, so like, so like 1 hour from now. Yeah. Okay then. No problem. See you later. Hey guy. Basically always be on whisper mode unless you're on a horse. Hey, how about that? How about everyone basically always be on whisper mode unless you're on a horse from now on? Or I'm gonna fucking start filing reports. I've never sent a report in my life on anything. I would never send a report. Reporting people on anything is bitch moves. And I would never do it. Fuck me! So angry. Bitch move. Never send report. If you reported anyone, if you've been on that, if you're on Wild RP and you've reported someone, bitch move. Simple as that. But I'm gonna start reporting people that do that. Support bot. Yeah. Basically they were using shout mode and I was having a serious scene and it's fucking just starting to drive me mad. I'm gonna go crazy in a minute. You would not believe your eyes if 10,000 players play. What are we looking at? Where's the goddamn rat? Oh, it just takes me around to the bottom of this fucking place. Are you kidding me? I could have jumped down here. Yesterday I was trying to be respectful to your gun shop. I didn't even know where you were. I walked outside. I could hear you shouting at me, but I didn't know where you were. And I went out and turned left and was like, who wants me? Who wants my attention? What the fuck do you want? And they were like, she's there, dude. She's on the right of you. I couldn't see anything. Calling horses in town is illegal as far as I'm concerned. If you call your horse in town and your horse is hitched up and it runs down the center of town, you should be put in Sissika. I'm not kidding. You should be put in Sissika. Straight up, bro. I was sitting on a horse right in front of you. I don't know why I couldn't see you, but also, like, I find that I'm struggling a lot to see in the dark on the game at the moment. Huh? Whose box is this? Yeah, it's interesting that Tara's finally... Luckily, Tara's dead enough inside now to have a conversation with Annabelle. It was pretty fucking tense though, wasn't it? It's so weird because Rufus is your best friend. But sitting there, like, you walk up to Tara and he's like... I fucking literally would not piss on this bitch if she was on fire. But at the same time, Tara has some... Oh no! They chased me all the way through. Fucking open the door. At the same time, he's like... So the thing that's so funny is that, like, Tara's like, hey, if you steal from the people of Rhodes, I'll buy it off of, come to me and I'll buy it off of you. And she was like, cool, so I can just steal from everyone in Rhodes and make myself a business out of it. And Tara was like, no. No, you fucking monster. I'm sorry. Are we going to have a business relationship here? Or are you just going to fucking be a complete cunt? for your entire life. But I couldn't say it either. Like, that whole conversation, Tar was like this to you. Uh-huh. Great. Cool. We done? You want to sell me some shit? Great. That's it. That's the best you're going to get. Mm-hmm. Sure. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? Like, that's like so how he was doing that. It was because you said you could change the fact that they weren't pointing weapons at each other. Wait, what was? Dude, that was so funny. She was like, well, at least we're not pointing weapons at each other. And he was like, I fucking can if you want. Fuck you, bitch. I'll shove a goddamn shotgun so far up your ass, you'll be eating shells for weeks. Well, I don't know. But yeah, it's like it's such a weird position to be in, really. But I've had to do a lot of like really weird shit this week because of Flood. Dude, I met the fucking head of the family on the DiCenzos, the DiCenzo head of the DiCenzo family. Oh, go fuck yourself. You didn't see me for shit. And I didn't know it was him, and I fucking was just fucking around. I just thought it was some random Italian dude. I'm fucking around with this guy last night, dude. They're all fucking about with the lights and shit. Bro. He leaves. And I'm like, oh yeah, some random Italian dude came in earlier on. And Flood was like, yeah, that was the head of the DiCenzo family. Cesare or whatever his name is. Yeah. I'm so glad I didn't undersell him too much on that gun, because I kind of had to come up with a price for him really quick, and I really did not know. Like, I got it right. I ballparked him a pretty fair price, but still, man, it was... Like, that could have gone horribly. Actually, I didn't. I completely fucked it up at first. I didn't realize it had a metal stain to it, because I couldn't see it in the dark. He offered me a gun that was probably worth about $200, $250, and I was like, yeah, I'll take it off your hands for like 50. And he was like, are you kidding me right now? Dude, that guy probably almost stabbed me right then. That guy probably almost stabbed me right then. Because I didn't realize that it had a blue stain to it. So then I had to figure out how much it costs to stain a fucking double action. I'm like, I don't have any idea. I've never worked on a double action before. So I've got no even baseline clue to just take off the top of my head. So I went and took a look at it at the table and just guessed about 200 and was like, okay. Then a pearl grip on it. It's not too fucked up or anything, so it's all good. Let's go with about 150, which is a fair price. But if I had known it was the head of the DiCenzo family, I probably would have bought it off him for a bit more. Oh, look. What does this do for me? Oh, I can climb up that ladder. But none of this is getting me anywhere. This I can push. Oh, no, this just gets me back up here where I was coming from. Great. This is exactly what I wanted it for. Okay, this is pretty useless to me then. What's up, Ouroboros? I do feel like I'm going around in circles, but I also don't feel like I've explored the entire area yet, so... I'm going to keep going before I ask for any backseating. We're also having a nice chat, talking about Star Wars. What did we talk about before that? Talk about some Wild LP. We're back in this fucking place again, and I'm sick of being in this goddamn room. I just keep going around in circles here. I must be missing something here, huh? Yeah, hopefully I can befriend that fucking DiCenzo dude. I'd like to befriend Annabelle in a way, if I'm honest. Because it's just so useful having so many powerful people on the server. In a neutral or friendly way. Fixed camera angles? There isn't fixed camera angles. Yeah. The Dichenzos, I don't know anything about them. They're like before my time on the server, so I don't really know what their deal is. And everyone just says that they were pretty influential and pretty scary. What do I do? This room. I'm clearly missing something here. You think it makes them spookier for you? Nothing spooky for me anymore on Tar. Tar is not afraid of anything. It's my favorite Zelda, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is my favorite Tiger Writer.
Oh, like you see my mate Gavin though.
I saw that! Disgusting pervert! That's absolutely unacceptable!
It's my favorite Tiger Writer. I miss you and I love you, and I want you to know that even if I don't speak to you for 6 months, or you don't speak to me for 6 months, nothing changes. And one day I will come to you. I will find you. And I will kiss you. But I'm over here now. I'm just going around in circles. Like, this is the way I came through the other way.
I fucking shat my pants.
This is the 3rd time I've ever played a Zelda game, Tiger. So that's where we came into the place. There's like a door there. That's got to be that big door. I don't understand. And then this takes me up to where I fought those fucking guys. And this is just going to make me go around again in the fucking... I mean, I can go up here. Maybe I missed something. I hope they haven't respawned. It's not like Dark Souls, is it? No, thank God. Oh no, the dog might bark. It's just an ice cream van outside. Can you hear that or not? Does the mic pick that up? I can't tell. I have no idea if that. I'm keeping the mic open by speaking to see if you can hear it or not. So I need to get over to there, look. There's a ladder that leads up to that. That's where I need to get to. So where is that? Can I get over here? There's a ladder that leads... Is that where I came into the fucking thing? Yeah. So you can get all the way up here from... From here anyway. So clearly I need to get to him and kill him. Can I do that from in here? Oh, wow. Fell all the way, dude. Incredible. Fell all the way to the beginning of the level. Just epic work, Bradley. Just fucking killing it, as always. That's a physical representation of my life right there. Right, I just need to get from A to B. Jumps all the way to Z. No, that doesn't make sense. Just need to get from... I just want to jump off this thing, and I fell all the way to the beginning. There you go. Just shut the fuck up. Jump. What are you doing, boy? Come on. Wow. I wonder how SD is going to be. The sheriff's department? Fuck them. Both of my characters don't need to give a fuck about a goddamn sheriff's department. Oh, Saint Denis. Yeah, no, yeah. It seems like they're going to have a fucking civil war, doesn't it? That's what it feels like. I wonder if I can just get all the way back up there, actually. Yeah, Here we go. It feels like there's just going to be kind of like a turf war between the Taipan, the Cut, and the Dichenzos. And maybe even some of the Kettleman stuff, because isn't Jack still like living in their house? But I don't know what the deal is there. Very curious. Very curious indeed. Also not my problem though. I am Switzerland on Tar. I'm very much just trying to be as neutral as possible between all the groups. If they want to sell their guns to me, all good. If they don't, all good. It's whatever. Now what is this place down here? Like, that is like trying to tell me where it is on the map. Is the X where I'm trying to get to? Probably not. The X is not where I'm trying to get to, is it? Great, great, great. Fucking killing it, Bradley. Just so good at it. What the fuck is that? Is that the fucking Heartless? What the fuck are the Heartless doing here, bro? Oh no. Oh wow, this is horrific. Evil fucking Mickey Mouse is everywhere, dude. That's what happens when Merlin and Emma combine into a single creature. Cujo's getting annoyed with me for fucking not immediately completing the game. Not even paying attention to the game. Imagine being a streamer and having your attention split between multiple different things and having a full-on conversation. 3 different conversations with 3 different people while also playing a video game, while also running all of the production and also doing everything else, and not just playing the game and immediately completing it. Did it, I'm here. But how do I get up there? Also, Grudgehammer, thank you for the 10. My throat is so sore, man. I need to not. Hey, friend. Come here, dick. Where the fuck are you going, bitch? I'm quicker than you. Ow. Okay, so we killed this one as well, but I still can't get over there. How do I push that down? Only 10, it feels like longer. It is weird that, isn't it? Sometimes you're like, how has it only been 10? But maybe, was you in here before you subscribed? Some people are in here long before they subscribe, and then they subscribe, and it's like, you've only been subscribed for 2 months? You've been here for 6 years. Also, probably just everything probably feels like you've been here for longer because being in my presence feels like time slows down. And not in a good way. Clearly you can get... Maybe this is the way out or something? No. Clearly you can get... Is it in there? Like, that's where we need... Maybe, do we need to get to the top of this room? It'll bring us out up there. But then what is this room? Magic Triangle just doing his absolute fucking best to backseat game, by the way. Me, 7 times since the beginning of the stream, done backseat game. Magic Triangle. Oh, it's not backseat gaming, it's just a little clue. So I do need to go to the X. Yeah, but like I can't get through that door. Or can I get through this fucking door up here? If this is an actual door that you can open, I'm going to lose my mind. But I went up to it first when I first got in here. Oh my god. All of these doors are openable this whole time. Didn't know. I'm trying not to. You're not trying not to though, because if you were trying not to, you just wouldn't. That's my bad, because I tried to open one of those big doors earlier on, And they didn't give me the option, but maybe I just wasn't standing close enough. I went, oh, okay, that looks like a door, but it isn't. And then didn't ever try to open another one the entire time. And that is pretty much the only reason this dungeon has taken this long. Apart from Vertigo coming in and bringing up the subject of Star Wars, knowing that it's going to cause me to have a full-blown breakdown review of the entire Star Wars series. I'm right. I blame the game. It wasn't even the game's fault. It was entirely my fault, but I mistook a thing that I thought was a door that was... Because they were so big, I was like, oh, okay, this is like a... I thought two things. Either this is just a door that you can't open, but it's there for like aesthetics to break up the walls, or it's like a mechanic in the game of some kind, like a door that I will need something to open later on. It was neither. I just didn't get close enough to it, and that's all that happened. Now, what the hell is this? Can I get over there? It is Dark Souls. Is this a thing where I can walk up to the edge of this? What's the matter? The room your sister's in is just up ahead. Look carefully at the tower wall. Isn't there a narrow look, the same thing! Should be able to get across the ledge as long as you're careful. While you're sliding, you have to be careful with what's around it. Sliding? This? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, put it in there.
Ben Kenobi. And that's a name I haven't heard in several minutes. Oh, Seidel. It says Seidel. Dyslexia. I don't even have dyslexia, but apparently now I do. So, you know what? To hold the button? Go fuck yourself. What? A to side. Oh, wow. Remember the other one where you turned into a fucking painting and then went around the corner? That was fucking so fun. The mechanics in A Link Between Worlds was unbelievably enjoyable. Unbelievable. Is something gonna push me off the edge? It's gonna be a bird that attacks me. Right, Cassius? 100%. My sword. It's on the ground right there. Oh! You got back the hero's sword you dropped. Now you're in business. Take care not to drop it again. Fuck you, dickhead. Fight me again if you so dare. I have the most OP move of all time. This is all I'm gonna do the whole game. Spin to win, Garen. My heart and sword. Always for Demacia. You see that? That was epic, by the way. Epic skills from the epic boy. Can I pick this up? I can. Oh, wow. Okay. Could have used it against him. Spin to win. Garen playthrough has begun. I'm going to throw up. I don't feel very well. What is happening? Now, wait a second. Oh! Anivia versus Garen. Who would win that? Anivia sucks, but also... You know what I mean? What the fuck is he stealing me? Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. This bird is so annoying. What was the giant bird called in that Bioshock game? Oh my god, it's literally flying me so far away, it's ridiculous. Who the fuck is this? I recognize that character model from everything. Oh my god, dude. Dead. Gonna be my friends or someone completely different? Someone different, isn't it? It's weird that we're not rescuing Zelda. Bradley! Bradley! Wake up, Bradley! Mother? Pull yourself together, Bradley. Father? Oh! Who was speaking to me? Oh, was it my little stone? Well, have you come to your senses yet? It's the boat! Of course! How could I have been so blind? The character that was speaking to me was the boat. How did I not guess it was the boat? You're surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the King of the Red Lions. Do not fear. I am not your enemy. Bradley, how do you know my name? I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. Knows everything about my life. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands the monstrous bird. His name is... Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. Wait, what's the pig called from the other game? And is Breath of the Wild voice acting? Ganon. This is the pig. Ganondorf. Ganon and Ganondorf are two different characters. The pig is called Ganon. Who's Ganondorf? Is that the same character? Why am I so confused? This is Ganondorf, the human version. Ganon is the monster form of him. Okay. I thought it was the same name. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Bradley, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And will you do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. Call me a bitch in my own fucking boat, dude. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in the great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand the pun I just made? In that case, we depart to the great sea. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. and a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you to the far east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. What? I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. This looks a lot like Final Fantasy IX. That place in Final Fantasy IX. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you will come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done.
No.
The question is, how do I save the game? We may never know. This seems like a good place to stop for the day, right? Am I crazy? Pause menu. Save. Still got to get used to it. Would you like to save? Yes. Now saving. Oh, do I feel like I need to make a fucking save state? Can you do that? Just in case. I don't think you can do save states on this. So that should be very interesting. Cemu save state. Will Cemu ever support save states? No. And so thusly we click on this button. Cool. Cool. And we check. We find out. You know what? Let's close the whole thing. Will it save? Is it cake? It's there.
It is done.
We're done here. Reminder, no stream tomorrow. Everything has gone wrong. If you want someone to blame, blame Emma Pickles. If you want someone to blame, blame Emma Pickles. Do you want someone to blame? You can blame Emma Pickles. But I will continue playing Zelda on Tuesday. I actually enjoyed playing this, which is beyond shocking. Yeah, we'll carry on playing the Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, whatever that fucking means. Tuesday, 2 p.m. UK time, which is 9 a.m. Eastern. Okay, make a note of it, and I'll see you then. Tonight we dine in hell, for we join Rufus and the criminals, and we might go and rob a bank on Wild RP in a few hours from now, probably 3.5 hours from now. Until then, we can go and watch Peachy Pixelate make a town. Cool. Cool. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Had a lot of fun today, and I'll see you later on tonight or on Tuesday. Peace out, bitch. Bye.